Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is for the Australian light middleweight title, our main event of the evening. Let's meet our fighters. First of all, in the red corner, he weighed in at 68.8 kilos and is a veteran of 49 professional bouts. Training under George Reno at the Mundine Gym in Redfern, New South Wales. Please welcome the former Philippine national champion, Rey Anton Olarte. And in the blue corner, at 69.6 kilos, with an impressive record of 8 fights, 7 wins, 7 by way of knockout. Training under Aaron Smith at the Corporate Box Gym right here in Brisbane, a former Australian light middleweight champion looking to regain the title. Please welcome Shaggy Shannon King. Ten rounds of boxing action. Steve Marshall, our referee.
Okay, fellas, I've spoken to you both in your dressing rooms. You know exactly what I expect. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves. Now, touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
Steve Marshall is our referee. Our 3 ringside judges: Paulie Tapley, Cyril Cairns, Adam Height. It is our main event on this edition of Big Time Boxing. A full house here in Brisbane. They have come to see this. 10 rounds of action for the vacant Australian light middleweight championship. 69.85 kilos, 154 pound, or right on 11 stone. It is Rey Anton Olarte in the multicoloured trunks, repping the South Sydney Rabbitohs with jersey and socks. And Shannon Shaggy King in the solid black. Going to be a tough guy to have haircuts like these two, and they are genuine tough guys. A right-hander versus a left-hander. Olarte, undeniably the underdog, but many suggest in with the best chance he's had of claiming a national title.
He started already with 3 or 4 of those overhand lefts, and that's the key to try and catch Shaggy out. Try and get around that backhand of Shannon Shaggy King. Reach is just unbelievable. King.
Yeah, it certainly is. 181 centimetre reach to the 173 of Rey Anton Olarte, who was trapped on the ropes there. We are keeping an eye on, for those of you that aren't regular watchers of big time boxing, the front foot. When a right-hander fights a left-hander, it is crucial and critical whose lead foot, whose front foot, ends up on the outside.
Most of the time it's the left-handed fighter who does, because he's used to fighting the orthodox, so he usually wins that battle. Oh, clubbing right hook from King.
He's going head hunting early, Shannon Shaggy King.
He's just a monster at this weight.
7 wins, 7 knockouts for King. He hasn't fought anyone like Rey Anton Olarte, though.
Hey, certainly he'll have a real dig, Anton Olarte, and he's got good body shots, as he showed just there.
A big back end to the year. Next time we are coming into your lounge room Wednesday, October 8, an Aussie title. Ibby Balla, Roberto Lerio. Return of Blake Caparello, the return of Heath Ellis, Timmy Hunt, Pat Rulo, Hussein El Husseini, Joel Camilleri. That is a war that you should not miss. And of course, back up here in Brisbane at the end of October, big Alex Leopai back into the ring. The heavyweight up against Malik Scott from the United States of America. A huge undercard, and we know Team Lionheart, Alex Knoll and the entire crew watching tonight. We hope you're enjoying the action live on Fox Sports.
King just trying to find an opening. I spoke to him out the back, and what he's doing is exactly what he said he'll do. Oh, he's been hit.
He has been tagged. A big shot from Rey Anton Olarte. It was his lead hand, and it has filled him with confidence.
He's letting them go, Rey Anton.
There is so much to like about this young man. The most important night of his professional career tonight. Okay, what did you think of the first round live around Australia? We'd love to know your thoughts. Join the conversation like the thousands of others are around Australia on Twitter. And if you do so, use the hashtag #OzBoxing.
Seconds out. Scheduled for 10 rounds. This is round number 2.
Round number 2, we are scheduled for 10. The title vacant. The Australian light middle or super welterweight title, if you like.
And a positive finish to round number 1 from Rey Anton Olarte. Landed his best shot, and he'll keep looking for that. The left hand, then the big right hook. King just trying to find his mark.
Body shot from Shannon King. That had some on it, and Olarte looks to return the favour. A kickboxer not just of note, but elite status was Shannon Shaggy King. Kickboxing record, 34 fights and 3 losses. Oh, 38. He was a world champion in A1 at both 70 and 73 kilos. Stamped his authority on the industry here in Australia before turning to boxing. He did so in August of 2010 with a victory over David Bainbridge.
And he's back into Thai boxing in 3 weeks' time. He's going to get back into it against a credible opponent from Thailand in Australia versus Thailand. Oh, big body shot from King Anton Olarte. Oh!
And what a bolo bomb. There are some bombs being thrown early, so this could not only just be a test of how good your chin is, but how good you operate under fatigue, because throwing the big shots takes a whole lot out of you.
Shaggy winds that one up, shakes it off. It's a bolo-a-thon here in round number 2. King inside. Big body shot. Anton Olarte back over top.
They are throwing them like Mitchell Johnson bowls them.
That's a good description.
Full speed and no regard for the opponent.
Wild.
Height and reach advantage to King, using it well. Looking for Rey to try and just slip in on the inside of a jab. Get to the inside, get to the chest, and use his boxing from the inside.
Drives the body shot in again. Shannon Shaggy King, who looks in great condition. He was dropped a fair bit of weight at the weigh-in last night. Scales, bit of difference in the scales. He had to go lose another 300. But tonight he looks $1 million.
Same scales as my place, obviously. I've got issues with them most mornings.
Well, at least you get on them. I don't even get on them these days. I don't want to know.
King doubling, tripling up the left hand, throws the bolo. They've been taken by Olarte, who comes back and throws them with interest.
Oh, this one's exciting.
Ooh. How'd you like to be on the end of one of these babies? No, thank you.
Easy, eh? Now, ice on the shoulder. Ice, yeah. Under, spread under. A bass on his face. Shags, you got this. What I need you to do, you got the distance, you know that. I need you to jab more. Yeah, but if I hunt forward after, that's where he gets it. No, we're not going to hunt forward. We're going to go in and out. In and out, in and out. Yeah? I just wait there.
That's a try on Aaron Smith. Hands out the directions while his man Shannon Shaggy King handed out the punishment, as did Rey Anton Olarte. What an action-packed round.
Up and down. We got this. Here's what you tell everybody else. You know what I mean?
Seconds down.
What you tell everybody else.
Here we go, round number 3. Shannon Shaggy King, the right-hander in the black trunks. Rey Anton Olarte, multicoloured trunks. And for you South Sydney fans, yes, he's got the Rabbitohs socks on. He's the left-hander. The underdog, the Cinderella man of the industry in Australia. He's hoping dreams do come true.
Oh, Sharp down the pipe from Shannon Shaggy King.
King bringing Olarte onto the ropes. King tagged just behind the left ear there. So lucky he didn't lose his equilibrium. We have seen that so many times before. Now, under this new Fox Sports format, we're coming to you live on air with the two main events at 9 p.m. Undercard follows this main event, and we have been treated to some brutal, some brilliant, and some memorable fights. So stick around after the main event. Check out the quality undercard. We hope you enjoy it. 4 big fights coming your way.
Oh, body shot from King. And again, he senses something down there. Olarte calls him on.
You mentioned the size of Shannon King. They physically look like they should be in different weight divisions.
Yeah, and not one, 3 or 4 different divisions down. It's amazing the size, and Olarte's not a, you know, a big like middleweight with all due respect, but King is just a monster.
Okay, Shannon weighed in at 69.6 kilos on second attempt last night, 24 hours ago. What would you estimate he would have walked into the ring weighing tonight?
Good body shot from King. 69, I would say he would have put on a minimum 8 kilos. Like, I'm talking, if you saw him last night to ears now, unbelievable how this man drops the weight and performs. He's got it down pat. It's good for him, and he's a monster. I reckon minimum 8 kilos. And Olarte wouldn't be much.
In 24 hours, that is astonishing.
I reckon Olarte would be struggling to put on 2 kilos. He looks naturally at this weight.
Good body shots there from Shannon King. I don't know if it had a huge effect on Rey Anton Olarte, who many believe will get stronger the longer the fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he's got that experience with 49 fights or so under his belt. And a lot of them being long fights against some of the best fighters in the country. Good jab from King.
And back to the corner we go. Shannon King having some fun at the end of the round.
Big thanks to Cinderella Coffee tonight for their sponsorship. Eric from My Trade Sports Drinks. Thanks to Peter and Michael from Madison Sport for supporting us here tonight. Chris from Henay Lawyers and Bill from West End Estate Wine. It's all about major sponsors tonight.
What we done against Kentucky, remember? Use your right jab and bring that left up the middle, then you hook.
Earlier tonight, Jason Cooper and Christian Arbilla, an international opponent, went at it. Jason Cooper was thoroughly tested by a difficult southpaw. It went the distance. But Jason Cooper, the young nugget, victorious via unanimous points decision.
Stay back, Shaggy.
The blue corner, Jason Cooper. And it's round 4.
Round number 4 coming your way live on Fox Sports. Shannon King throwing the first big shot of round number 4, a venue Rey Anton Olarte has been before as the visitor and challenging Craig Hill Jr. for the national title.
Oh, Shaggy.
Draw. King's on the back foot here. Goes to the body and Olarte rips in himself. They're wild old punches. Boys aren't afraid to throw them. They know they'll be getting one in return and probably with interest. That doesn't matter.
King back at centre, whips down that body shot again. I reckon that did slow up Anton Olarte in the last round. He used it a lot, the body shot. Nice combination. Anton Olarte back at centre. Nice straight left hand to the body from Olarte. King goes back down with the left rib. They both wind him up, King and Olarte. King's having a few problems with the groin guard. I actually think it's come undone. It has, and that could be a problem, but
sitting on his left hip at the moment.
Come on, don't hold, right? Don't hold.
I think it's in the wrong spot.
Middle minute of round number 4. Rey Anton Olarte and Shannon King. Anton Olarte made his debut June of 2002, over 12 years ago. Came to Australia.
Come on, boys, come on, box out of there.
Has been based here since May 2008. Despite being born in the Philippines, is the proudest Aussie you will ever meet. As King goes to the body.
Yeah, I've got to second that. He is certainly. And there's other guys. The man in his corner, Jack Assis, who's just as proud. Held the Australian title, and I love that about these guys. They'll fight anyone, anywhere, and they're as proud as any other Australian around. King back down to the body, still handling that situation with the problem with the groin guard. Accidental elbow from King.
Shannon King has been scheduled to go 10 rounds twice. Has only been there once and lost. That was against Sammy RC in Orange, February this year for this very title.
Good body shot from King, but a great comeback from Olarte. Here he comes, big Rey Anton. King wild.
King responds, a beautiful big right hand. Some super shots from two super athletes at the end of the round.
Shaggy, right, this is what I need you to do. We've done all the pad work, yeah? But you're just wanting to have a go. Give him a go. Don't give him a go anymore. You're the boss in there. You're the boss, you know what I mean? Pop, pop, bang. Have a look, go again. You're not even puffing, Shaggy. If someone came back and was doing this to you, what would you say? You're not puffing. Pop, pop, bang, step out, have another go. Body, head, hooks, body.
Another exciting round with a big finish. Unconventional at times, wild and willing, and it's Anton Olarte here having some of his best moments.
What a finish to the round. A little wild, a little woolly, and don't we love it like that, Shannon King. We took you into the corner with trainer Aaron Smith, his brother Adam King also
in there as well. Ben Cahunes, one of a good up-and-coming prospect as well out of the corporate box gym.
They have started the 5th as they finish the 4th. Oh, with plenty.
And the funny thing was, Shaggy didn't mention anything about the groin guard. Nothing was done about it. Still hanging around the left leg. Good combinations from King.
What these two guys are, both very good athletes, very good boxers. They're thinkers as well. But these are two guys that just love a fight.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So if it develops into just a genuine brawl, both blokes will bite down on the mouth guard, smile and say, happy days, I feel at home.
Yeah, and you've seen that on a few occasions when they just stand and trade those big bolo bombs. Short left right hook from King.
Some great comments coming in on social media from regular posters and some new ones. We are loving your feedback, and we tend to agree that this is warming up nicely.
Yeah. There's something wrong with you if you're not enjoying this, and King's found some success with that left rib. Anton Olarte grimace with a bit of pain. Sucking in the big ones. Good jab from Olarte. This is where he doesn't want to be because King will wind him up.
Can't afford to be too far away. Rey Anton Olarte, beautiful body shot.
Good body shot.
Olate's they look good punches from Shannon King, but Olarte took all of them on the forearms and on the gloves.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good defence. Rey Anton, there's another dig downstairs from King.
Whack, whack, one each. There seems to be no real struggle from either fighter in terms of fighting an opposite stance. Rey Anton Olarte is doing well against the right-hander. Shannon King's doing fabulously against the left-hander.
Yeah, well, Rey Anton shouldn't have any issues. He's fighting them all the time. And for Shaggy, I think coming off that fight with Sam RC is a massive help. You know, you learn things as you go. You get confidence. You know where you can put your feet. Oh, right uppercut from King. The best shot of the fight so far.
And this is the receipt. Maybe Olarte's best punches of the fight.
Shaggy said something to him. I thought he said you felt that.
I think he may have.
Good sportsmanship at the moment, isn't there? Geez, I love when Shaggy bends the legs and lets him go.
Yeah. Oh, he walked into a left hand from Rey Anton Olarte. Back to the corners. Haven't they earned this rest, the boys?
You know what now? What round's this? Sixth round. Yeah. All right. Now listen, boss. This is where it comes to how bad you want it. How bad you want this fight? You want this round title? You said you want the fishing boat. You're going to win this fight to get this fishing boat next. But you've got to take it to him. Okay, you understand? But you're a smaller guy. Don't let him pick you off like that. Understand? Okay. Let's move your head and work now.
Ang assassin mo, dahil ikaw sumusunto ka, ha?
You got to double up that left hand to the body.
Well, he wants the fishing boat. Well, Shannon Shaggy King went fishing there with the right uppercut. Good defense from King, but there's Olarte's right hand down the middle.
Back.
Here we go. Number 6, the second half of this battle for the Australian junior middleweight title. Shannon King just adjusting that guard in the early seconds of the round. It's obviously having an effect, whether it's a minor or major, irrespective, it's taking your mind off other things.
He's doing a good job considering, because it's definitely undone. There's some sort of issue, and he plays with it at every opportunity he can. But he's doing a good job.
Still can't get over the size difference.
Oh, just freakish.
Oh, Olarte is backed up here. Big deep breath and gets back out to the centre of the ring. Oh, they are trying to chop each other down through the body shots.
Oh, good angle, I like it. Missed, but it'll definitely work against a left-handed opponent. Always good to bring a different angle in.
Don't hold, boys. Come on, don't hold, Ray. Get your hands out of there.
I think Ray's thinking about the fishing boat at the moment.
He's not thinking fishing. Unless he might rather be out fishing. Not this guy. He loves to fight, Rey Anton.
He'd rather be fighting, wouldn't he? His last fight is in this building. It's Craig Hill Jr., previously unbeaten in August of last year. 12 months.
Long time. It's a long time, especially to go into a 10-rounder and eat body shots like that.
Oh, and again, body shots, Shannon King, and a little smile from Olarte.
Come off the elbows of Olarte and went down. Nothing too major. But King can sense he's breaking down Rey Anton.
Yeah, I agree. Strikes nicely with a lead right hand, Shannon King. Oh! Olarte with a big right hand again! Oh, King responds in kind.
Oh, gosh. Shaggy's a little different. He knows that. But I just love watching him fight. He does things that you just wouldn't expect that someone would be able to do, and more so generate the power from where he does.
With the body, changing levels nicely.
Oh, he's going to go down.
He's got Olarte in trouble with 10 seconds in the round. Olarte decides the best form of defence is attack and throws a 3-shot combination himself.
Let's head to round 6.
I need more water. Wait, saw what he's hurt to. Body.
Pull that out.
Breathe, just breathe. I want you to throw 2 of the biggest overhands you've ever thrown.
Pushed it down.
Right?
Yeah, I hit his elbow and it went down.
Right. I want you to throw 2 of the biggest overhands you've ever thrown.
Take a little chat in the corner. Some of the action from round number 6. And King found a real home for the body shot. You saw a real difference in Rey Anton Olarte toward the end of that round.
I'd like to thank the guys from Ford Building Products tonight.
And that's what Rey Anton needs more of. When Shaggy throws, throw the counter hooks. Catch Shaggy out unaware.
Interested onlookers here. Quade Cooper, who was trained by Shannon King for his boxing appearance, done some work at the corporate box at Lutwich. We continue on. The instructions from Aaron Smith. I want you to throw the 2 biggest overhand rights we have ever seen.
Well,
that may have been one of them.
Just wait, he's been told. Oh, good jab from King. His reach is just phenomenal. It's unbelievable. Oh, there's 1, and there's 2.
And now to the body. Get ready for a bolo. I think both boys are going to have another crack at it. We know it's on Shannon King's mind. Anton Olarte scores with that lead punch.
King breaking him down to the body, but you could see Olarte, he's going to try and counter that again with the right hook when King goes to the body.
He is being worn down here by Anton.
Oh, the windmill from King.
There are some windmills going on. Bang. Goes King. Halfway through the round.
Right, step back.
And it's those body shots from rounds 2 to 5.
Yep.
That make poor old Rey Anton feel about 45. And really struggling, he drops to a knee. Round number 7. Counters on.
6, 7, 8, you all right? Look towards me.
And when you hurt to the body, 10 seconds just isn't enough.
You're exactly right as Anton Olarte comes in, but the fishing boat's sailing away. It's Shannon Shaggy King on a cruise ship at the moment.
King dominating that centre ring position.
And now you can see the groin guard is actually out.
Oh, Shannon King does the 360 and almost gets caught on his way out.
The groin guard's off, and it's hanging out the shorts. And it has not bothered Shaggy. I don't know how, but he's handled it well. And Olate's gone down with a delayed reaction from the body.
Is this the end of it? Rey Anton back to his feet. Struggling.
8, you all right?
He needs to find something deep within as the bell sounds to literally save him.
Listen. This guy is more tired than you now. It's a championship round, boss. You know what? You've got to come out this round. You've got to give it all. You've got to go. You've got to shut him down. You've got to give it. Because he's tired. Okay?
What a round from Shannon Shaggy King. He has broke down Rey Anton Olarte, who just can't handle those body shots anymore. A perfect display how to chop the tree down from King. Break the body down and the rest will go.
6 minutes na lang yan, ha? Lihok, go.
Stay back, right? Stay back.
Championship rounds. Round number 7.
He's a broken man, Rey Anton. He's defeated. He come out with the look on his face that he's nearly done. And he needs to change something here. He's got a bit of a spring in his step.
And it's only going to take one more body shot for that spring to disappear. He has been pulverised to the body. Looks to return the favour.
King being brilliant tonight. And as always, Rey Anton will never let a fight fan down.
No, he won't, but that was a 10-7 round, the last.
Yep.
And it means beyond any shadow of a doubt, he needs not only to stop, to drop, but to stop.
Yep, there's no doubt.
Shannon King to win this fight and to win this title.
A jab from King. Anton Olarte there, he gave it his best, he's nearly done.
The body.
Good effort there from Rey Anton, he took his chance.
And he did so in obvious pain.
This man is just one tough character, Rey Anton. Wild, oh, Shaggy!
And Olarte is backed up here.
How's the chin on Olarte?
I think that last overhand right may have caught Rey Anton right in the middle of the forehead.
Turning your head, Shaggy.
Trading powerful shots for round number 8. Oh, a heavy-handed fight. King gets tagged again. Olarte, the end of it.
I don't know how Olate's still on his feet, and in saying that, I don't know how Shaggy stayed up with some of those bombs. Nice short, sharp body shot from King, works an angle. See Azatron, Aaron Smith telling him to turn, change an angle, come in different. Sneaky little bolo left.
Little fakie from Rey Anton Olarte.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah, that was straight to the sternum from Shannon King.
Oh, good shot from Rey Anton. He showed some heart in this round. Not that we expected anything different.
That's exactly right. You do not expect anything different. 30 seconds remaining. Round number 8.
Good work from Olarte. I thought that'd be over in about the minute of that round, but good work for him to still be here as he loads up another bolo left bomb.
Has he got the one-punch power to stop Shannon Shaggy King? Just 4 knockouts on his resume in 49 fights. Oh! Here he comes.
In round number 8, ladies and gentlemen, what a cracker of a fight we have at the moment.
They've wound him up in the dressing room and said, don't stop till you get back.
Just 2 rounds to go in this 10-round scheduled fight. The Australian light middleweight title on the line.
Oi, you got this. I don't want you to stay close anymore. You're just wasting energy. Yeah. Let's punch and move. Shaggy, you've got great footwork, yeah? Jab move. Choose your opportunity. Yeah. What has he got? What's the only thing he's got?
Some of the better moments from round number 9. Not hard to find them either. Yeah. Caught on the inside of the glove there was Rey Anton. Change of an angle from King. And both guys are there to be tagged. After they punch, the hands come down pretty low.
Seconds down.
Ian Jacobs, speak about kickboxing royalty. There he is watching, enjoying his night. Hope you are too.
Still in great shape too, Ian Jacobs.
We heard the instructions from Aaron Smith to Shannon Shaggy King. The in-between rounds, you don't need to get close. We don't want to be in there anymore. You can afford to be on the outside. Pick your shots, take your shots nicely.
Well, he's certainly got the reach to do it, but it will only take one shot from Rey Anton for Shaggy to get back into it. Nice evasive skills there from King.
Yeah, just missing Olarte that time. This is round 9. We are scheduled for 10.
Still amazed at the groin guard, how Shaggy's handled that.
Another shot from Shannon King right onto the forehead of poor old Rey Anton Olarte. That's got to hurt.
Good jab from King. Simmered a little here in round number 9. Olarte tries to lighten it back up a little.
Moving towards the middle of the ring, middle of the round.
Oh, left hook from King.
A very positive return to the ring for Shannon Shaggy King. Hasn't been there since February of this year, and his first loss as a professional. And from what I have seen all of his pro fights. This is his best performance, and by some margin.
Yep, I agree too. I think he's performed great. He looks good, in great shape. He's fought to a good game plan, and I know what his game plan was. I've spoke to him. We've been out to their gym a fair bit, and I'm speaking to him out the back, and he's done it to a T. Exactly what he said he was going to do, he's done.
I guess the obvious question or temptation is, how can we hook up for a rematch, Sam RC and Shannon Shaggy King?
Well, I know Shaggy wanted it, and you know, hopefully Sam gets back on it and there's a cracking fight for Australia. But even if that doesn't happen, Rey Anton Olarte got his last shot when Craig Hill Jr., who was matched with Shaggy got injured. Rey Anton stepped in. If Craig Hill's here tonight, hopefully he gets the butterflies going again. And
this is the main event on the live card. Immediately following this, some cracking undercard fights that set the tone for the night. Stick with us on Big Time Boxing. Some beauties for your enjoyment.
And let's get a round of the 9, just one to go. All thanks to DeBella Coffee, Mardrake Sports Drinks, Madison Sport, Henne Lawyers, and West End Estate Wines.
You know what I want? Yeah? Daddy, hold the place up. It's always done. 400 fans. You know it. Yeah. You've taught so many people it. I want you to step out the way. I want you to shake it up. I want you to let's show these guys.
take a quick look at round number 9. Wasn't as action-packed as the other rounds. King now just winding down the clock, I think. Olarte trying to get inside.
Seconds now, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise.
Here we go, the 10th and final round for the Australian junior middleweight title. It's vacant and is vacant for another 3 minutes anyway. One of these two men will walk out with it tonight. And having seen 27 minutes of this fight, I think we're probably unanimous in our declaration that Shannon Shaggy King will walk away with it and become a two-time national champion.
Yeah, I agree. Something has to happen if Rey Anton Olarte wants to take this out. But we've seen things like this happen before. It happened with Shannon Shaggy King against Dave Galvin. He was certainly losing, and he pulled out a knockout victory. But Shaggy has the power to do it. Does Anton Olarte?
We're about to find out, because I would suggest Rey Anton is going to throw absolutely everything into this.
It's amazing how this guy's still going. Round 7 and 8, I didn't think we were going to see him in round 9. Or round 8.
We're sold out here at Eaton's Hill, an awesome atmosphere from fight number 1 through to this. And they are appreciating Shannon Shaggy King's talent, power, dominance. They're also celebrating and enjoying Rey Anton Olarte's pure class, professionalism and heart.
Yeah, heart. Unbelievable, this guy. What a fight. Certainly been entertaining. King pushes back the head and drives the right hand into the body. Oh, sharp work from King. Left hook, right hand. See there's Shaggy in defense. Very smart. You go around the front foot of the left-handed opponent. Get yourself out of danger. Shaggy's done that plenty of times tonight.
Final 60 seconds of our main event. Olarte looking to weave through the middle.
Sharp work there from Olarte. Trying to catch Shaggy now on the counter.
It's not about points, though, for Rey Anton Olarte now. He's got 45 seconds to stop Shannon King. That's the only way he wins in my
100%
book anyway, on my scorecard.
He knows that. His corner knows that. Shaggy, something out of the movie Kickboxer. He stepped well to the side.
He's got a little bit of mugler in him, Shannon. I love it.
Yes, me too. So's the whole crew over there at the corporate box. Good bunch of guys.
The countdown is on in our main event. Shannon King and Rey Anton Olarte. 30 minutes of Aussie boxing for the vacant Australian junior middleweight title. There has been highs, lows, ebbs and flows, but Shannon King is going to have his hand raised in victory.
There it is. Can I get big bad Joe Goodall?
Great fight.
That just spoke volumes about the two guys, about Rey and Shannon. I'm proud to call them mates before tonight, and even prouder to call them both mates after. But there was respect throughout, class throughout. They were humble, and they now have a bond that can never be broken. They went 30 minutes for a national title.
Yeah, unbelievable. And like I said, good respect. Was never going to be any different.
Big main event here tonight. As I have said a couple of times, the undercard set the tone, and that follows immediately after our main event here. Some cracking fights for your enjoyment. The Hornet, Jeff Horn, holding the hardware.
What a fighter, Jeff Horn.
And continues to impress.
Gets married next week, Jeff Horn.
And off when he gets married Saturday, honeymoon Sunday, real life starts Monday. We say congratulations with a smile on our face, and we mean it. As we take a look at some of the highlights. I'm interested to see what the scoring is here. Our three ringside judges were Paul Tapley, Cyril Cairns and Adam Height. How wide the margin, how close the margin?
I think it'll be fairly wide, in all due respect to Rey Anton. He went down a few times.
Rey Anton, is he in the right division? Is he a genuine junior middleweight?
No, definitely not.
No. He's put on weight and put on bulk to get fights.
Yeah. Light welterweight, I reckon, would be the best for Rey Anton. He'd be dynamite, and he's good at light middleweight, so.
And plenty of raps coming in on social media for these two guys. Good on you, fellas, I'm quite sure, and girls. I'm quite sure both these guys would appreciate your thoughts. Let's go to Dave. Make it official.
Thank you, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about bringing on the boom. That was awesome. Round of applause for both of our fighters for our main event of the night. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Paul Tapley scored the fight 100-88. Judge Cyril Cairns scored the fight 99-89. And Judge Adam Height scored the fight 99-89, all for the winner for a unanimous points decision and new Australian light middleweight champion, Shaggy Shannon King.
Shannon Shaggy King is a two-time national champion. Congratulations to him. And congratulations also to Rey Anton Olarte. Boys have given us a show. Once again, given us reason to believe in Aussie boxing.